We're a couple seconds late.
Hi. We're a little late today. Welcome to Kids Art Tour.
A couple seconds late.
Seconds? Okay.
Only
It
seconds.
felt like more. I'm out of breath now. Landon's got the Q-tips. So I'll tell you my goof. Now I'm all warm. One day I was totally having trouble with my words, like coming up with words. And then I got the hiccups. And I accidentally said that I had the Q-tips. So now that's what we say. Do you think you could turn that light off? It's like really bright on your face. You're like ghostly bright. Other way. Awesome.
Why?
And you have a night.
There's no yellow screen.
It's grouping it together. But I like your creeper. It's like a starry night creeper. Hello, everybody. Camera creeper. Hi. Hey. The Dean girls are with us. Hello. We got started a little bit late. Oh, it's Danica. Hi there. Welcome. So we have a little game. I'm going to pop it up here.
More memes?
No, not quite. Complete the thought bubble. Comment what they both might be thinking. So we've got this cutie little dog. No, it's actually not. Well, here, we'll do that. We got a cutie dog. Pay no attention to the eating noises.
If there are any.
What is the dog thinking? What is that girl thinking? Oh, I had paper. While you do that, I'm stepping away for just a second. Landon, you're on. Keep everybody occupied.
No.
Because we can't see you. Keep talking. I have to go get some paper. I had some paper. And then I didn't. I am back now. The doggy is so cute. I know. It's like it makes me think of Zoe, maybe when she was really little. Like a babe. When she was a baby. Landon is writing his down on paper. Any thoughts? I feel like they both look unimpressed. Well, especially the girl. She's like, yeah. Do you want me to read what you wrote, Landon?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I have Landon's here. Girl, that dog is adorable. The dog. Boy, am I tired. Why is she looking at me? Creepy girl. I feel like I would say something about the furniture if I were to do it. Right. Why so much blue? Dog's like so comfy. Hello, if you're just joining us, think about what they might be saying in the comments. You can write it down, or you can keep it a secret, but it'd be much more fun if you told us. What might they be thinking? Think a little better. Danica says, the girl is thinking, this armchair is too big for me, dog. This chair is too small for me. They are different sizes. Cute. Yeah, I know. I really like the dog. He's so cute. All right. I will move along. Welcome to our live art tour. Hello. And I'm going to get rid of this banner. And then click on here. So if you didn't know, I think you do. It is launch week. Tomorrow's our last day of launch week. We have 12 subscriptions as a goal, and Mona is going to get more colorful as we go up. There is Monday. There is Tuesday, and here was Thursday, and it's the same today. So she's half in color. I would love to get all the way up to her head in color. At least I have some fun things planned as the picture moves up. Launch week. Ah. And also, if you didn't know, we've had a lot of very special live streams. We had a Monday little kickoff. We had a Tuesday, I told you all about it. And then we had some special live streams. Oh, which I already said, live streams for the parents in the evenings. So Wednesday, we talked about art, beauty, and your nervous system. How important is beauty and art to us and how it can help us regulate and get out of our yucky day. And last night, I gave parents specific tips for exploring art with your kids. So you might want to go back and catch those if you missed them. And since it's launch week, we got to talk about the box. We are launching a subscription box, and this is the week to subscribe. This is a sneak peek of the November-December box. It is gorgeous, and this is the artwork we're going to be looking at. Parents, this is all done for you. All of it. I've already curated the artwork. I'm going to be teaching the lessons through video. I have prepared the activity sheets, figured out the art projects, which is kind of huge. I've gone shopping for the supplies. I've organized everything for you to make it super, super easy. And you just hand it over to your child. Your child will get transported to another place and time. That wave looks familiar. Yes, it does. That's going to be the main artwork that we're going to be studying. You're going to find new and favorite artworks. We're going to learn countless techniques and start dreaming and trying new things. The benefits for doing art is huge, especially for our mental health and emotions, and then our brains. We learn how to use our observational skills. And it's not just about art. Your child's going to learn geography and history, and then explore art through writing, imagination, movement, and emotions. And like I said before, it's really good for your mental health. So you need these boxes. You need art to be an easy curriculum for you. And it arrives on your doorstep, and I've done all the work. Okay, let's get into some art today. We are going to do October night scenes. Let me see if I can. No, I can't. Okay, so the table cam has to be there, so I apologize. I might just remove myself here while we talk about things. We'll do that. All right. So today, our artist is from America, so we don't have to really travel anywhere. His name is Worthington Whitredge. That is a name. It's an interesting name. It sounds like an old name, Worthington. And these are actually two portraits painted of him by other artists. And notice the dates and how he's aged. Isn't that interesting? I've never seen that before. I'm sure it exists for other artists, but I was able to pretty easily find two portraits made of him that showed him at one age and then significantly a longer time after that. So we're going to look at one of his night scenes in particular. This is called Evening in the Woods. And I'm guessing it's sunset, even though it kind of looks like morning to me. What do you think, Landon? Are you okay? Landon has chosen silence today. Ooh, good job. Yes, I was going to ask you how old he was when he died, but yes, you're right. He was 90. See, we learn math when we're doing art.
How did you know?
Because I gave the dates.
Oh.
Right there.
Oh, I didn't.
Under his name, 1820 to 1910.
I didn't see that.
Good eye. Good eye. Good eye. I think I could probably do this. Yeah, we can do that. That way you can see us. It's not a static image. So I get to look at this really pretty painting, and then I'm going to show you two of his others. He's a landscape artist, so he did a lot in the forest, which is really interesting. And one thing, he used dramatic lighting effects. And so we're going to look at that in each of the paintings and see that he did that. Just kind of look for that. So what I mean when I say dramatic lighting effects, really bright light and really dark darks. So you can see the light coming and it's really bright. And then there's areas that are very, very dark. It's very dramatic. You know, someone's like, I'm about to pass out. They're probably being pretty dramatic. So it's very high contrast, very light lights, very dark darks. You can definitely tell where the light's coming from and where the shadows are. So let's go a little closer to this artwork.
I think after I finish this, I'm gonna let you go.
Are you okay? Okay. But we're going to create today. So maybe you can just sit for a little bit. Okay. So we're going to look at the tops of the trees. I'm just going to experiment. I'm going to, what was I trying to say?
No.
Spooky painting. That's what girls say. Yes. So let's go down. Can you see that lighting? That's fine, honey.
I'm gonna grab something real quick.
You can see the light hitting. So the tree on the right, you can see a little bit of glimmer of strong light hitting that tree. But most of the trees are in dark. It's kind of like their silhouette. Now here's the more interesting part. This reminds me of some areas that are around us up in New York, upstate New York. You can go walking in the woods. I like the different heights of the land. And some is higher than the other, and it kind of overlaps each other. Yes, the water is very pretty. And it kind of goes in the back, and it almost looks like it ends maybe, or just tapers off into a smaller stream. And we'll go down just a little bit lower so you can see that. It's interesting. It looks like the water kind of gets stopped in one area, but it's on the other side of it too. Any thoughts as to what's going on there? Do you think it actually is stopped? Or do you think it continues on through and we just can't see it?
I think it continues on through.
Yeah. Yeah. This also reminds me, we went to, there's an ornithology lab near us, and you can just walk in the woods and use binoculars and look at the birds and things like that. And there's some paths like this. And there was a beaver, a lot of beaver homes, not really dams, but and so it kind of looks like there might be something like that beyond the rocks there. Yeah, you think it goes under? Yeah. Kind of just speculation. We're not really sure exactly. But yeah. All right. Okay, so that was this painting, Evening in the Woods, very dramatic lighting. All right, let's look at the next one. I've got two, and we can just quickly do those two, and then we'll be creating a little artwork. Hold on just a second. There we go. Now we have another forest scene. It's called the Trout Pool. I wonder what this area of water is used for. This is a totally different coloring. Kind of orangey. Yeah, it is really pretty. So we have a tiny little waterfall. You can sit there and fish for trout, I'm guessing. I'm just using my very keen observational skills here. And on further down under that fallen tree. Look at the moss on the tree. Yeah, the waterfall. You can just hear the water.
I can't.
You can't? Can you imagine what the water sounds like? So when I said before he liked to use dramatic lighting, are you able to see the dramatic lighting? It looks like that whole area is kind of covered with trees, except one area where the trees are not is the lake. but the sun can come through. So it's hitting that section of the lake. And then you see dappled light. Dappled light is like where light goes through tree branches and you just see these little spots. So in the foreground, closer to us, you can see these little spots of light. What's under the log? Let's just look. Water, some more logs, maybe some part of the shore coming into it.
Rocks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So that's that painting. And we're just going to quickly go through our third one because I just wanted you to be able to see his other artwork. This one is called A Brook, or Brook in the Woods. He liked to paint woods and water. This one's really different to me anyway. It is kind of dark, so you may have to make your screen a little brighter. When you've ever been in the forest where that's really wooded, it tends to be really quiet as far as outside noise. So I'm just imagining that as if you're in the painting, if you're there, you can hear birds and wildlife, but it's very hush and quiet. Yes, I do too. During the day. Let's not go at nighttime. So that's that. And look at all that moss. And again, dramatic lighting. It looks like it's either sunrise or sunset, like the sun is down near the horizon, very close to the horizon. So those are the 3 paintings. I really like them all. Which one's your favorite? Do you have a favorite, Landon?
The middle one.
Yeah, I like that one. Yeah. Okay, so right now we're going to do a little activity. Create a forest scene with dramatic lighting. Oh, you liked the orange one. Let's go back. Yeah, I liked that one. It was different, very warm colors. It may have been fall. We're going to go out somewhere this weekend and enjoy the outdoors. We might go to that ornithology lab again, where we can walk. It's so quiet when we were in the woods. You remember that? We're just really, really quiet. Landon's hiccups are getting the better of him right now. He's not talkative right now. So get your paper out and markers or crayons or pencils. I grabbed the markers.
I grabbed pens.
Okay. I think it would be beneficial to have a nice little art break and to escape into the woods. Create a forest scene. You can add anything you want. It can be any time of day or night that you want. You can add little woodland creatures or things that you find in the woods, like mushrooms, maybe. They like to be in low lit areas. And
what's dramatic lighting?
Dramatic is when it's like really high contrast.
Wow.
Oh, we have a suggestion. Hold your breath as long as you can. That should get rid of the hiccups. But will it get rid of the Q-tips? Yeah. Yeah.
I've tried that before. I didn't do it yet.
Okay. Well, also, parents, if you're watching this live or in the recording, I would recommend, if you're able, to draw with us. If you are having one of those days, I am actually having one of those days. It just, things weren't working out. I was trying to do things and it wasn't working.
I think I might be having one of those days.
Yeah. So it's beneficial to, I'm going to put these on here. It will be so loud. It's beneficial to just escape. Let's escape into our forests and our pretty places. Let me do this. And just push everything else out that's bothering us or things we need to do. I'm going to move this off your table. This was schoolwork. Just let's get rid of that for now. Okay. Executive decision. Mental health. Let's have a little bit of relaxing time drawing.
The shows are brown and these colors.
What did you say?
No, it shows a brown.
Oh yeah. Well, you can use one of these little skinnies.
I'll use all pens.
Okay. Well, then I guess you have to mix. Oh, that kind of looks brown.
I know.
Okay. I'm not sure what I want to do. Now, you saw some of his paintings were upright. We call this portrait. And then one of them was landscape, side to side. It's interesting that two of him were very tall. Normally when you do landscapes, they're from side to side, but his trees were very tall. So
Well,
that makes
trees
sense.
in general are very tall.
Yes. So it made sense that he turned it the other way. I'm not sure what to put this. I'm going to put it here. You. We got to move some things around and make some room. Landon can just go at it. I have to sit and think for a bit. Not quite sure. I'm going to put water in mine too. I really liked his. I might just try to recreate his. I don't know. I was just very inspired. I thought they were really pretty. And I'm going to fold mine in half so mine doesn't have to be so big.
Why would you do that?
It makes it faster. Now, if you want to do dramatic lighting, it means some of your artwork, some of your drawing will have to be very dark and some of it will have to be really light. So you will want to just kind of decide where the light's coming from. And then imagine making shadows on everything that isn't in the light. So if my sun's back here, kind of establish that. Oh, that's really dark.
My sun's gonna be way up here.
Okay, so it's gonna come from this way. Mm-hmm.
At least I know how to make something look like brown.
Yeah, you know the
With these
trick.
colors.
That one red is very close to being brown. So since my sun is here, it's going to cast light on the very edge of my trees. And then the rest of the tree is going to be in shadow. So I'm just kind of drawing my trees like that. So it'll have that highlight. Same thing on the ground. I can do that on the ground. And it can kind of come through like this. So it probably helps you decide where the light's coming from, where it's going to be, and then you can make everything else really dark. I like it. I can definitely see light and shadow. Nice. Mission accomplished. Maybe this is actually my moon.
Why?
Because I need to make the sky dark in order to make the highlights show up around the trees. I was like, well, if it's nighttime, that'll work. Everyone doing okay?
Nope.
No? You're not struggling? Yay. We like things to be fun. We promote fun.
Even when it's supposed to be school time.
Yes. Especially when we're struggling. So I've decided this is actually going to be my moon because he's low and orange, and then I can make the sky very dark, and that will be very dramatic.
That'll be the brightest moon I've ever seen.
It's an October moon.
What's the difference?
They can be very bright.
Oh.
I think it's in October that they have the harvest moon, they call it. It's when like the moon is just really big and bright, and you can actually, we used to do work in the fields on those nights because there was plenty of light for them to get stuff done. I beefed up a little bit. Oh, I like that.
I think I'm not gonna make. I don't think I'm gonna make dramatic lighting.
Okay. Well, I feel like you've already done it there with your trees.
Is that really dramatic?
Yeah, you can definitely tell where the light's coming from. And then it's got a light and a shadow side. You did it already. Are you making a place that you want to be, or a place that would be pretty to walk through.
It's better on the camera.
Than in real life. Well, I guess that's good. No one's ever going to see it in real life.
Probably funny.
Yep. Sorry, you have to suffer with my terrible drawing.
You left the this is fun up.
I did. Because I wanted to be there.
I disapprove.
Is there disapproval? When you're in charge of a live art tour, you can do the things.
No, which I'll never be.
Would you want to be in charge of a live art tour?
Nope.
Okay. Then I guess not. Guess you're right. Yep.
Look.
Oh, I like it. You've got a light and shadow slide on your rocks too. See, you did it.
I didn't know that was dramatic lighting.
That's pretty much what it is. All right. Here's a little up close of mine. It's so hard to know what to do. So it's nighttime. And then I will continue on and do the rest. Can I do a close up of yours? So Landon said that the lighting is coming from this direction. And you can see on the tree that one side's lighter than the other. Totally makes sense. Lights here. And then he's done the same thing on his rocks. In his stream. Thank you.
I wonder if there's any way where I can, like, where there would be a little wave in the water. Where it can make it a little bit white.
Well, you can have a little drop off here.
I was thinking that.
Yeah. Or you could have a drop off, like, say there's land up here. And here's your foam and whiteness on that.
I could have it in both places.
You can do whatever you want. This is your forest.
If this was a real thing, would it be mine still?
It can be on your property. You can buy the property, build your house on it somewhere, and then the waterfall can be yours. How's that?
Okay.
I'm going to put moss in mine. Moss on the trees. You need moss everywhere. All the places.
I'm gonna have to back this waterfall quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's too close to the rocks.
Okay. V for erasable pens.
Are you gonna add water in yours?
I don't know. Do you think I should? Where should I put it? Down here?
Like there.
Like a lake? So just like a circular lake, or should it like kind
Always
of
shape your
trickle out
lakes. Always shape your lakes like a puddle.
like a puddle?
Like a puddle.
Here, draw the outline for my lake.
You'll be able to go there.
Oh, so I'll have like a little waterfall-ish thing, you think? Sure, if I want it. Like it'll fall down.
I was thinking it would go that direction.
Oh,
And there's a little hill there. And it goes behind the hill.
okay. So it'll have to be deep there in order to go kind of like uphill. It looks to me like it's going down right there.
Okay.
Is that not what you intended? You want to go
Not
up?
really.
Okay. Well, maybe it's coming from above and then flowing down into here. Sure. That's not convincing. Want me to show? Okay. Landon's waterfall. He wanted to add a waterfall somewhere. I like the foam and the spray. But don't be afraid to make it dark, because then that shows where the light is. And darken all this. You need your shadows.
I wish we had a dark green pen.
Oh yeah. Could you? Yeah, you don't have yellow, and it probably wouldn't overpower it very well. You have blue.
I do have yellow.
You have a little. Oh. Yeah. I don't think you can make. If you mix this with your blue, the blue is just going to completely overpower it because it's so. It's like very light. I was just trying to figure out how you could make a dark green out of that. What you have.
I could add black and light green.
Black. Yeah. Again, I think the black's going to overpower it a little bit.
Not really.
You can cave and use markers,
No.
but there's none of that. Oh, wow. Oh, there it is. I was like, where's my blue? I forgot about adding animals. I'm gonna have to let them, well, add them carefully. Didn't leave space for them. I put mushrooms in.
You could have to make it a fairy garden.
Ooh, a fairy garden. So how would I do that?
I don't know. Add some fireflies.
Where can I add the fireflies? I don't know. I've like gotten rid of them. I like maybe where I have little specks. Those are my fireflies.
That doesn't look very
I know.
convincing.
I know it's not, but it's. I've already added color everywhere.
Not convincing at all.
Well, I guess it's just one of those nights you don't have fireflies.
In the fairy garden. Made this happen.
Nice, huh? Let me show it. I made an addition. There's his. Again, you can tell the light's coming over here. I used a lighter brown on one side and a darker brown on the other.
I just used a black there.
Yeah. Okay. So your black mixed with the brown.
And I put yellow in with the maroon color, and it makes it a brown.
Mm-hmm. But, oh, that's perfect. I kind of forgot you didn't have a brown marker or a pen.
And making leaves.
That's a good idea.
In the water.
Oh, okay. I like fell in the water.
Oh. What is that?
You're like, oh, and I thought, oh, he knows what it is. And then you said, what is that? No.
The front of it looks like a fox.
Yay! And then the back looks not like a fox then.
Yeah, the tip of the tail looks like a fox, but the entire tail looks like some new animal that we have never seen before with a really long and fat tail.
They're bushy. They have bushy tails. Yeah, not the best fox drawn ever.
Not at all.
Oh, they have pointy ears, right?
Yep.
Pointy. Yeah. Pretty much a fail. I just ruined it in like 2 seconds here. My entire drawing. Oh, that would be a funny video. How to ruin a drawing. So there's mine. Why is it so hard to get it right? There. See my little fox? And then I put mushrooms here because fairy garden. So there's my dramatic lighting. Everything's very dark except where my light is, and I put it in with yellow. I expect to see a post of your artwork, Miss Danica, and anybody watching. Yep. Is Demi there with you?
Yeah. She said me and Danica.
Oh. I read goodly. I have to go back up and see. It's me and Danica. Yep. I saw Danica and I was like, oh, it's Danica. Sorry. Hi, ladies.
Oh, Mom.
Someone has to go back to pre-K. Reading comprehension. Demi's the one typing. I get it. All right.
Look. I made a little squirrel.
Oh, I want to see your squirrel. Oh. Can I show your squirrel? His squirrel is much better than my fox. Actually looks like what it's supposed to be. Ever watch squirrels? They're so funny. Like, if there's two of them, they like run around and chase each other and play. And then they twist their tail and fling it and make those noises like, hey, I'm here. like a territorial thing.
He's holding an acorn.
Ooh, is he gonna bury it or eat it?
He's probably gonna put it in his little hole
Mm.
in the tree here.
So science lesson, Landon. Tell us how squirrels help the environment. It's looking at me like, are you crazy? No, we just talked about it.
What?
I mean, you mentioned he had, I said, is he going to hide it or eat it?
Oh.
Do you know where I'm going now with it?
Now
Okay. I'm not a crazy person.
So when they bury their acorns, they almost never find it again.
Yeah.
Which is pretty sad for them, but not for the environment because the seeds will grow.
Yeah. They're gardeners and they didn't even know it. The squirrel gardeners.
What's your favorite part in this drawing?
I love your rocks in your water.
I have little,
and your squirrel, of
I
course.
have little leaves on it because this tree is gonna be in fall. This tree is gonna be like turning yellow and orange, and this tree is still gonna be green.
Oh, all right. So
Which
there's
is why there are
leaves to
barely
come.
any leaves here.
Okay.
Just on the side closest to this.
So they're different kinds of trees, probably, because I find that similar types of trees, their leaves turn at the same time ish. Okay. So we have leaves to look forward to.
Actually, no, he is gonna bury it.
All right, you gotta step away. Well, ooh, the Discovery Museum. That sounds amazing. Well, we have been on here for almost 50 minutes. So it's us that.
Drawing.
Okay, we can keep going.
Yay!
Yeah. Okay. Post your pictures when you get back. You better.
If you don't,
Trouble. So much trouble.
trouble. Toilet, trouble, toilet.
Toilet trouble. We lost them. So if you're watching a recording, hello. We've lost our live people. Please post your pictures when you're done with them. That would be perfection. So I think we're going to say bye on the live stream. We will keep coloring and drawing.
Does that look like a hole?
Oh, yeah.
So
we'll recap once and then we will go. Let's see. Was there anything else that I needed to show you? Tomorrow, we're having our final live stream of launch week. Tomorrow, launch week ends, but the cart will stay open. You can still get your boxes up until probably the 31st is when I'm going to cut it off for these boxes. And then if you subscribe after that, you'll be getting the January, February boxes. So we'll have Future of Kids Art Tour and Q&A. And, oh, I did say November cart closes at midnight. So, yeah, that's up for discussion, I think, at this point. So hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. The cart means, like, you're able to order. So thank you for joining us. And let's do one last look at the artworks. Here, I'll show you mine. Lana's still doing a little something. So there's mine with the dramatic lighting and my really poorly drawn fox and my mushrooms. And here, oh, Lana's got The People Await. Oh, is that still a hole?
Uh-huh.
It looked like maybe you're making a porcupine. Click, click. Suspense. We're waiting on the artist. Perfecting his drawing.
Does that look like a hole?
Yes, now it does.
Good.
Yeah. Okay. And that hole is for what?
Acorn.
Acorn.
That the squirrel is holding.
So Landon had a waterfall with rocks and a squirrel and the hole for the acorns. Yes, I definitely see that now. Nicely done.
What's your favorite part in my drawing?
Well, I still really like the waterfall and the fact that you added leaves in there because leaves go everywhere in the fall, even in the water.
Even in the
So
waterfall.
I like that. The waterfall. All right. Thank you
Where
for joining us.
they
We
go,
will.
they go in the waterfall where they fall
They fall in the fall.
of water.
In the waterfall. Okay.
No, I have an idea. They
Okay.
fall in the fall of water.
I need a nap now.
and it actually makes sense if you know what I'm saying.
It does. It does. All right. Thank you for watching. We will see you tomorrow at 10 for a little bit of recap. And then lunch break is over and I get to sleep. All right. Have a good rest of your day. Have a wonderful weekend.
Bye.